Hey guys, welcome to DIY on the Fly. So this week we're going to be doing things a little differently. There's not going to be any woodworking. This is more so what I call a craft. All you're going to need is some glue and maybe some pliers. But currently right now we're standing in my guest bedroom. And in my guest bedroom we have an island rustic theme going, as you can see with the color pops that we have, the wood that the whitewash wood that we're using. And I want to add some more decor to this room that's going to be inexpensive. So what we're going to build is a decorative tray that's going to sit right here on this table. And so it's going to be inexpensive, it's going to be quick, and it's going to add a little bit of the pop that I'm looking for and contrast I'm looking for on this table. So let's go and make that happen. All right guys, so welcome to the garage again. So like we talked about upstairs, what I'm gonna do is pretty simple. Now the best thing about this project is I got almost all the supplies from Dollar Tree. So the first thing that I got is some of their wall decor that they have. Really simple, $1. You're gonna need 3 of these frames. Really simple, $1. You're gonna need a felt pad. Really simple, $1. And then you're gonna need 2 handles. Bought these from Home Depot, $2 a piece, $4. Then you're gonna need some glue. Pretty simple project, right? But like I said, the most exciting thing, got almost all the pieces from Dollar Tree. So total for this project, $9. $9. Now that's what I call cheap, right? But it's gonna look great, and it's gonna make a great piece in your room. So let's get to it. Let's get it done. Really simple project, really quick project. So some of you guys who are really on a time crunch, this literally takes maybe 15 minutes max. So let's get to this project. All right guys, so let's get to it. Now, very first step to this is we want to prep the frames. Now this is really, really simple. For 2 of the frames, you're going to take the insides of them and toss them out. You're not going to need them. So all you're going to really need is the actual frame. So the glass and the inside backing, you're not going to need those parts for 2 of them. The last one you are going to need. So once you take this out, don't discard of them. Put it to the side. Make sure you keep that because you're going to need them to finish this project off. Now for the first 2 that you took off, make sure to go back. There's these little prongs here that are used to fasten the back of the frames in place. You want to take those out of the first 2 frames. All I use is some pliers. You can probably get some scissors. Whatever you need to pull them out, just pull them out, okay? Now, the very first step to this is we're going to need our glue, okay? So now that we've taken everything out, we're going to need the glue. The frame that we're going to end up putting the backing back into, you want to lay that face down so the face is up, okay? You're going to get your glue, and you're going to put some glue, I'm using E6000, all the way around on this frame. Now don't put a whole bunch because you don't want it seeping off the side. And I'm just going to drop the other one down right on top. Now just think about this, guys. If you have some cheap, inexpensive frames that are the same size at home, you can do this very same thing as well with these frames. So as long as they're squared off and they're nice and clean finish edge, man, you can make some really, really great things with it. But at $3, you can't go wrong with getting these at Dollar Tree. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna let that dry. And then once that dries, make sure it's all flush. And once this dries, for myself, I'm gonna hit it up with some spray paint. While my frame's out there drying, what I want to do is start working on the inside piece. Now this is the part where you can customize it. Now I'm going to be using these decorative wall creations that I got from Dollar Tree, and they had a whole bunch of other sayings. They had actual spiritual words and things of that nature. But I just wanted something that was nice, decorative, had a good color pop, had the color scheme that would match my room upstairs. So there's a lot of blues and turquoises in this. And so I thought this would be perfect. But you could put a picture in here. You could put your favorite quote, scripture,
saying whatever you want, you can customize it, because this is where the photo is going to go. So what I did was I grabbed 2 just blank sheets of paper, and what I'm going to end up doing is just putting this wall decor on this paper in the pattern that I want. So pretty straightforward. Like I keep saying, this project is so easy, caveman can do it.
Oh, no, not cool. I did not know you were there. I didn't know.
All right, so this is my pattern that I'm going to be putting inside my frame. Now, once again, you can do anything that you want, but for me, this is what I'm going to be putting inside of my frame. Now, I told you guys to keep the inside of that last frame, because essentially what's going to happen is this is the backing. That'll go on top. Want something a little stiff, so it's going to go behind. And then on top of here, we have the actual mat that will fit right on top. And so once and then the glass will go directly on top of that. Okay? And so once that's done, this is what's going to go inside the bottom of my frame that you're going to be looking at on the bottom of the tray. Here it is. Painted nice and white. So I had to let that dry a little bit. Some of it got a little messed up on the bottom, but that doesn't matter. All right, so the simple part about this piece now is I'm just gonna flip this over. And make sure I get something to put this down on. And I'm gonna pop this right into the frame. Starting to come out like the bottom is black, of course, but white all the way around. So nice, clean looking. So the felt is what I'm going to add to the bottom, just because we do have an unfinished side. So I just want to make sure it doesn't scratch up the counter if people move it around. Once again, this is just $1 from Dollar Tree. So yes, it's only 2 pieces, but for $1, who knows? I may need this for furniture as I continue to build. Just like that. Now the bottom part is done. Now the last piece that you're going to do, we're going to add these handles here with the E6000. After you do that, this project will be done. So I continue to say, so easy, caveman can do this project. All right, guys, so that concludes this week's DIY on the fly. So please come back here in 2 weeks, join us again for our next DIY on the fly project. As we continue on this path of making sure that you guys find some inexpensive ways to decorate your home.